Good evening, Ali Pally! Yes! Hello and welcome to the semi-final of the Paddy Power World Darts Championship. Well, we started with 27 different nationalities and now we are down to one, Dan Dawson. I'll tell you where they're from. England! Yeah, yes, but I have seen a few Dutch fans in the mix. Where are you? Dressed in orange as always. Dan Dawson, Gabbie Partington here, bringing you competition and prizes right here on this stage. But Dan, the real prize tonight are the two semi-finals, aren't they?
Absolutely, one of the biggest, one of the best nights of darts of the year, possibly one of the best ever. You have one of the stories in the world of sport, not just this year or last year, but for decades and decades. Luke Littler, 16 years old. You are here to see if this young man makes the World Championship final on debut. Whether he does or whether he doesn't, you are here to see it. There is only one former winner left in the field. That is Rob Cross, his opponent. But Luke Humphries has been the best player in the world over the last few months. And then you've got the surprise package, Scott Williams. It has all the ingredients for the perfect night of darts.
Yeah, we're looking forward to those and we'll be chatting to them in more detail in a few moments' time. But for now, it's time to warm you guys up on our very own Oki. Who fancies their chances? Well, sadly, you've got to watch these two. Yes, they can win you, ladies and gentlemen. They can win you big. Who wants to win some prizes tonight? Finger? One of these? Well, these guys can win you those, so listen up, this is throwers and knowers.
Yes, this is throwers and knowers, where one man throws and one man hopefully knows. What we're going to do is play a game on this board here. It's divided into various different segments: sports, showbiz, music, true or false, and potluck. Where the dart lands, the teammate has to answer a question on that category. Now let's meet our contestants. What's your name and where you're from?
Ben, and from Swindon.
And?
Andy, from Swindon.
Are you related?
Dad.
Dad, there we go. Right, okay. Just for playing this game, you get prizes. I know you've got lovely headwear already, but you get a Paddy Power Christmas hat, and you also get one of these foam fingers, which, while rather useless, a quick sniff of them really sets you up for an evening here at Alexandra Palace, I assure you. They are yours already, but if you can get 2 out of 3 questions correct, I'm going to let you spin the wheel of prizes. If you get 3 out of 3 questions correct, you can spin the wheel, you can re-spin it if you don't like the prize, and you win prizes for all these people around here. Ali Pally! There we go. Right, that puts the pressure on. Are you up to the task?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he says. Right, you're throwing, you're knowing. You jump on stage with Gabbie. Now, you've already had a little chat about the tactics. Sport is what you're looking for. So we're looking for the top left corner of the board. Dart number 1, away we go. Sport it is.
Andy wants to stand on his good side over there. So Andy, how's your sports knowledge?
Yeah, it was all right. I don't know now.
Okay. Who won the 2023 Wimbledon men's final?
Djokovic.
Who are you going to ask?
Who said Djokovic?
Listen to them.
Alcaraz.
I'll take that. It is the semi-finals. Alcaraz is the correct answer. Dan, over to you. Gosh.
Under pressure there.
It sounded like Djokovic, but he pronounces it Alcaraz. And they're back in sport again.
Okay, shall I make this easier for you, Andy? Okay. Who won the 2023 Formula One Championship? What have you been doing for the last year, Andy?
Verstappen.
It is the correct answer. The Dutch fans love it.
There we go, we are 2 out of 2 with a little help for the fans who are trying to win a prize for themselves. And it is sport again. Go and join your dad on stage, you can help him out.
Sport again? You're trying to lose on purpose? You almost lost 2 there. Okay, who won Sports Personality of the Year this year? These guys don't have a TV at home.
I got it.
There we go! Thank you, Ali Pally audience. You absolutely saved these guys. And they have won you all a prize. Dan Dawson delivering the goods. So guys, it's your time. I know. You two are enjoying the moment. Right, it's your time to spin the wheel of fortune because you can win big here. You can win a gym membership, well, a day pass at the gym. You could win a shirt, you could win a signed programme. What's it going to be? It is a signed programme. Wow, you have the option to re-spin. Would you like to, you want to re-spin? Let's get behind them, Ali Pally, let's re-spin. Oh! What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's the same prize. It is the same prize. So you two can share it all you want.
Who's it signed by? You guys as well. Who's it signed by?
Johnny Clayton. There you go. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Round of applause for these two. Okay. Now, they've won themselves a signed programme. Who fancies a Luke Littler signed programme? It's a money can't buy prize, isn't it? Well, listen up. The way to do that, PDC website, pdc.games.tv, fill in the PDC predictor. If you get them right, you get a chance of winning that signed programme. You want it, right? You want it. Right, here's a chance to win more prizes. We're testing our next two competitors' aim. It's the Bullseye Challenge.
Yes, it is the Bullseye Challenge. We're going to have 60 seconds thrown at the bullseye, trying to get as many points as possible. 3 points for a bull and 1 point for an outer bull. I have two contestants here. What are your names and where do you come from?
Matty Ashton.
From Oldham and?
Josh Boulis from Oldham.
Now you've given the full names there, so people might recognise it. You're actual sports people, aren't you?
Yeah, we play rugby league.
Rugby league, big men in small shorts running at each other at pace. That's how we like it. Right, gentlemen, how confident are you feeling? You've had some practice throws.
Not very.
Not very. Well, here's the rules. You throw at the bullseye, you get as many points as possible, you go onto this leaderboard here. Now, if you're top of the leaderboard come the end of the Paddy Power World Darts Championship, 2 tickets to any night darts of your choosing next year. Probably not the World Championship final, we can't do that. But most of the other ones, we can. How are you feeling now the pressure's applied?
Pretty confident, actually.
Pretty confident, actually. Let's find out, because this is the Bullseye Challenge.
You know, they're the bullseye to go ahead. The bull. Oh, what about that?
You have 60 seconds throwing at the bullseye. Can these two professional sports people deliver in the greatest test of all? Your time starts now. Right, we are off and running. 14 is a very big total. We've already got a point. Oh my! We've got a couple of players here. 4 points already. What a start for the Warrington Wolves. Still just the 4 points. About a quarter of the way through the time, but this could happen if they keep this pace up. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But no need to panic just yet. We are probably going to need bullseyes to get to 15, but we're on 4 at the moment and approaching the halfway mark. That is so close. Oh, and they're all around it. It started so well, but are the wheels coming off? There might be. There might be. What a marker. He's not used it. 15 seconds to go. It's going to have to be epic from here. Can they do it, Ali Pally? It's not looking likely. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lads, come on in. Come on in. It started so well, and then it didn't.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rush, that's why.
Bit of a rush. How does that compare, competing at Ali Pally, to competing in Super League?
Oh, completely different.
Completely different, arguably better?
Yeah, definitely better.
There we go, I like it. What do you make of your man Luke Littler? Is he going to go and make the final tonight?
100%, he's smashing it.
100% smashing it. He might be right. But what he isn't right is walking down the street in a Selco Builders warehouse dart shirt. You get that for competing, my man. You don't have to wear it, never mind. You're down there near the lads from Cardiff. Thank you very much. Give it up, the Warrington Wolves, Matty and Josh. You can have one as well, Matt.
We're not as good as darts as they are rugby, but you can't have it all, can you, Ali Pally? Absolutely not. Well, fortunately for you lot, you've got 2 cracking semi-finals not far from now to feast your eyes on, and we're about to go through those 2 semi-finals. And what one to open with, Dan Dawson, to open the night, than Rob Cross and Luke Littler. Now, let's hear you. Any Littler fans in the mix? Yeah? Yeah? What about Rob Cross? Okay, it's important to get behind both, isn't it? Now, I think everyone in the darts world, Dan, you know, knew that Luke Littler had potential to go on and do great things, but no one expected it to be this early on in his career, on his debut.
I don't think many people thought he'd be in this position. Some did. Some say that he's the best player in the world right now. His old England captain, James Hurrell, says that Luke Littler is the best player in the world right now. Now, that is a big, big statement. But I tell you what, the way he's playing, he might be close to being right. Rob Cross, though, who won this on debut 2018 in the most sensational fashion. That is the greatest debut we have ever seen at the World Championship. If Luke Littler can win this tonight, he has a chance to rival what Voltage did. But what we haven't seen from Littler so far is what happens when he's under pressure. Every single game he has won convincingly. He's not gone to a deciding set. He's not been really asked some difficult questions. I think Rob Cross does ask him some difficult questions, and it'll be fascinating to find out if he's got the answers.
You think Rob Cross will be the proper test?
Oh, this is a proper test. And remember when Cross won this back in 2018, we had one of the greatest Ali Pali games ever. 6-5 with MVG, 6 mismatched darts from Michael van Gerwen. Cross prevailed and then smashed up Phil Taylor in the final.
Okay, we look forward to seeing that one, don't we? I know you're all excited and raring to go, Ali Pali. Okay, let's look at the second semi-final of the evening. Of course, Scott Williams, a bit of the showman there. You're not a fan? What about the other Luke Humphreys? Yeah, a few fans in the mix. Now, we know Luke Humphreys came into this as favourite, didn't he? So we've almost expected to be here for the semi-final, but I don't think many people expected Scott Williams, did they?
Absolutely not. I mean, he said himself, it's ridiculous. He's in the top 32 in the world now after the year he's had. And yeah, Scott Williams has taken out 3 members of the top 10. He beat Danny Knopp at the world number 7. He beat Damon Heta, the world number 10. And he beat mighty Michael van Gerwen, the 3-time world champion. If he wins tonight, he will stop Luke Humphreys becoming number 1 in the world, and he will stop the best player in the world over the last few months becoming world champion, and he'll have a chance himself. What he really wants is a final with his good mate Rob Cross. It might happen, but it is a long, long shot. It's a long shot last night to beat MVG, but he keeps on surprising people.
I know you don't like doing this, Dan, but who do you think is going to win the whole thing?
The whole thing, I said Luke Humphreys at the start. People went off that idea. I kept the faith, and he is repaying it. I'm not deviating from it. I don't know if I'm going to be right.
Okay, Ali Pali, who do you think is going to win the entire thing? Okay, a mixed bag there. Well, the semi-final concludes at the end of tonight. We're just 3 matches away from crowning our champion. Well, that's it from us. We know it's going to be one Englishman. Which one's it going to be? Thanks for tuning into the Dart Show Live. Dan Dawson, Gabbie Partington. Enjoy yourself, and we'll see you back for the final tomorrow night.